This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so Drake, Academics posted this. Drake continues to lead the league with the most albums and have over 1 billion streams on Spotify. 18 albums. It's true. And then he has a bunch of songs. Now, because people are trying to do these calculations, Kendrick Lamar has half the songs, so if you really calculate it, he's doing more streams than Drake. And who cares, bro? People would like to keep this comparison beef going on when everyone's kind of moved on from it. It's over. Kendrick did everything he's going to do. He's on tour right now. He's making double the money he's ever made in his life, which is good. Like, Kendrick was already rich, you know. It's just, you know, he's making his money now. And then things start to equal out again, you know. Drake is not a battle rapper. Let's just say that, okay? Like, Drake, he did a good job, but, like, people always want the underdog to win anyways. And Drake's not really the best battle rapper. He holds his own, but he's not a battle rapper. 50 Cent makes bets that Diddy will be doing 20 years by the end of this trial. We'll have to see. Then we got Travis Hunter, a.k.a. Zesty Hunter. Just got married, and he's doing his Zesty dance at his wedding. It's bro. Chill out, Maji. Do that in private. Sofia Vergara says she won't date a man that makes less than her or has less money than her. She has $180 million, so she's going to be 53. Please let me know. Like, do you think a guy that has $200 million is really going to want to date her? Or is she going to want to date someone younger? Because really, her money doesn't matter, right? If you have $200 million and she has $200 million, it's like, so what? So what? You know, it's like, like, I have everything I need, you know? I know some of you would be like, but you can do more than it. No. So anyways, she's just going to be single the rest of her life. That's all. That's fine. Angela Simmons is trying to turn up now that she's dumped Yo Gotti. She's trying to turn back up and put the, you know, the thirst pics out, and hopefully somebody will bag her. She should have stayed with Yo Gotti, because honestly, she has, like, I think she has a kid or 2 kids. I don't know how many kids she has. You know, you're going to have to find someone that wants to be a stepdad. Yo Gotti wanted to step in that position. He already had his own kids. Kind of had to take that role, you know, because she would be taking the role of stepmom. But anyways, move on from that. Let's see. So Vlad put out this statement saying, I don't think Diddy's gay. You would have heard someone go on the stand saying he used to suck a D by now. What do you think? Diddy's the really person that would go down, or do you think he would be the one with the power and have the guy go down on him? Pause. You know, the Jaguar rights of this world can say all the stuff they want on YouTube, but it's a whole different story when it's sworn testimony in the federal trial. I heard that Diddy used to make people go down on him as a power trip. Then someone said the rub on the nipple thing. Vlad said, yeah, that's pretty weird, but not something I would even think of. But I don't feel like it's all the way gay. Then Academic says, Vlad, my man's too, so don't spark it. I'm just saying, white people would be like, I need to hear about them sucking the D to call them gay. Nah, we don't. Gay is gay. Someone's fluids on your nipples is gay. And then Vlad said, I wouldn't argue with anyone who says it's gay. And then he says, respectfully, I get your POV. You're white, though. Different standards. As a Jamaican-born man, if you let someone smear someone's semen on your nipples, you're gay. End of conversation. It's true. So Reggie Wright gets on the phone with Suge Knight, and he calls Big Meech a rat. And Suge Knight warns Wack 100. And then I saw this interview with Wack 100, or no, like some statement he put out, like, I know all you guys things and all the things you snitch on. Like, he always has the work on everybody, but he doesn't, you know. Like, sometimes he does, but most of the time he doesn't. He's just putting things out there. I know what you guys did, and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, he's trying to put his own warnings out there because some of his friends, Suge Knight warned him that Big Meech, he calls Big Meech the rat, has some contacts in L.A., and those are Wack 100's homies, and they're playing both sides of the fence. You know what? Who cares? Suge Knight, you're in jail for the rest of your life. I don't even know why you're so invested in this stuff. And Wack 100's like, I'm just trying to lay back and be with my woman and start my diaper company. The diaper company's been starting for 20 years. Like, this stuff is goofy, man. I swear. It is. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. This is JordanTower with JT News. Happy Memorial Day. And I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.